The superpower that is Beyonce's personal brand dropped a huge bomb on planet Earth this weekend with the debut of Lemonade, a 12-track visual album the central theme of which alludes to her husband, Jay-Z, allegedly cheating on her. Queen Bee teased the album only one day before releasing this extremely personal film essay as an HBO exclusive. The multimedia piece became an instant topic of global discussion as rumors swarmed over an Easter egg in the film that could reveal the identity of the other woman in Jay-Z's life. The internet witch hunt to track down Becky with the good hair has the Beyhive buzzing to the tune of 4.1 million hashtag Lemonade tweets in the first 48 hours alone. That right there is engagement, kids. The release highlights two distinct marketing trends in the music industry, both of which Beyonce has leveraged before: the visual album and the element of surprise. In the age of YouTube, Facebook video, and Snapchat, the visual album seems like an evolutionary leap forward from the one-and-done music video of the MTV era. Artists like Justin Bieber and smaller indie bands like Noah and The Whale have also been using visual elements to enhance the album experience. The surprise release has also come into vogue, as artists like Radiohead, David Bowie, and even Jay-Z himself have passed on the expensive traditional crescendo and concentrated the marketing push into a sudden lead-up, elevating album hype to the status of an event. As for Hova, it's safe to say that he has 99 problems right now, but at least money isn't one. The album was formally released on his streaming platform Tidal, and it doesn't look likely to be streaming elsewhere anytime soon. Mobile. It's not just a buzzword, it's a way of life. But you already knew that. The phone in your pocket has become a hub in every aspect of your life, from work to home, from Tinder to Netflix, from Game of War to more Game of War. Remarkably though, of all the mobile platforms where you can wish this guy a happy birthday, the instant message is as powerful a tool as ever. According to Facebook, 6 of the 10 most downloaded apps worldwide are messaging apps. What's more is that these chat apps are absolutely winning when it comes to getting users to come back time and again. WhatsApp boasts 1 billion monthly active users, and since Facebook devoured WhatsApp whole in 2014, the Zuckerberg Leviathan's own messenger has started catching up to it and has become the #2 most popular app in the US. At the AList summit in Seattle last week, Facebook and Instagram's head of industry, Paul Peterman, said that chat is at the front and center of communication today, predicting that by 2018, messaging apps will be used by 2 billion people, or roughly a quarter of the humans on the planet, or holy analytics, that's a ridiculous number of people. Peterman referred to a study by Deloitte that highlights the potential impact of branded one-to-one messaging. The study focused on how Canadian telecommunications company Rogers made use of Messenger to bolster their customer service channels, and guess what? They saw a 65% improvement in customer satisfaction. Facebook wants brands to begin to leverage their Messenger platform to meet consumers' expectations, because honestly, to a consumer with a need, nothing sounds better than, let's chat right now. Speaking of immediacy, according to the Chinese calendar, this is the year of the monkey. And according to measurable reality, that monkey is on Twitch. That's right, 2016 is the year of live streaming, and brands are grappling with creating content that keeps up. Why is live stream getting so much traction? Because it's streaming live. The idea that this is happening right now can be enthralling and interactive, allowing consumers to feel like they're part of a live experience, even when it's branded. From Facebook Live to Periscope to Upstart YouNow, the FOMO is strong with this one. Over the last year, brands have been waking up to the idea that even short-term bursts of content can have impact that resonates long after a broadcast ends. YouNow calls it participatory content because it's common for creators to do direct shoutouts, interact in real time with fans, and even change content based on the feedback they get. YouNow's Paula Batson recently said at the AList Summit that this kind of two-way content is what millennials and Gen Z crave. They want to be part of the content and part of the experience. All brands have to do is open the door. Remember 25 years ago when the virtual reality revolution hit and really sucked? The tech's initial debut failed to impress our primitive ancestors of the 1990s, but ho Nelly has VR come back with a vengeance. Virtual and augmented reality are now pushing game designers, filmmakers, and brands to adapt to a whole new world of storytelling. Just like the advent of moving pictures before us, creating content for a 360-degree environment is probably going to take some getting used to. For a couple generations now, we've all been staring at flat screens all day, and as a result, creators have become entrenched in two-dimensional modeling. Virtual and augmented reality, though, is driving that creative process away from pen to paper and toward the 3D approaches of architecture and sculpting. Here's Space's CEO, Shiraz Akmal.
Media is becoming very three-dimensional and spatialized. So we always say design spaces rather than pages.
Brands are already stepping up to make creative use of VR and AR. Volvo reinventing the test drive, Marriott documenting 360 travel experiences, and McDonald's turning the Happy Meal into a cardboard VR headset. I'm loving it. DigiCapital predicts we'll see virtual and augmented reality disrupt mobile as we know it, with markets reaching $150 billion by 2020. That's in like 4 years. Regardless of how quickly it happens, though, when it comes to the recent release of the first consumer-ready devices and the development of related media, the hype is beastly. And when the masses finally leap in earnest into 3D, marketers need to make sure they don't get left in the two-dimensional dust.